Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the second week of February 2022. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Virgo. We follow tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Virgo in your tropical natal chart. It is a general reading though, so it might not resonate for everyone that watches. So if this doesn't hit it for you, Virgo, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your natal chart. You can find messages that you need there instead, or in addition to this message. If you'd like to book a private reading with me that is not general, but is personal and just for you, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one tarot or to book any of my other spiritual counseling services is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Right now it's Soma Chandra Virgo. Subscribe and hit the bell. I do try to read for you guys every week. I'm sorry I haven't been reading as consistently for you guys. I was sick the last week. I've been super busy, but I knew we had to start with you this week. So you guys, the middle of the month, you're going to have to really listen to your intuition and your instincts. I think you're trying to break out of old patterns of karma and just sacrificial service. I think you're trying to get into this Aquarian energy and make some changes and be a little bit more progressive and more independent, but you're going to have to really stand up to someone or something and you will face opposition. I'm like, really? Virgos are such sweet, wonderful people. And I notice you earth signs are very caring, very grounded, very giving people. It looks like you might have been giving to a fault in a situation, Virgo. The universe is trying to tell you something. Listen to your instincts. I kind of get the sense that someone's taking advantage of you. And that pissed me off for you guys because I think you're so sweet. Every Virgo I've ever met, I've adored. But what came out of the Mystical Shaman deck for you, Virgo, is the Blade and Jaguar. Listen to your instincts. They're on point, okay? You also, I think, are kind of suspicious of someone right now because I have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, which is, where is this money going? What is this for? What are you doing? Someone maybe doesn't want to answer to you, but you're going to have questions. Or someone conversely may be hounding you and you're like, look, this is just what I need for the budget this week. There's going to be some questions asked about, I think, cash flow. You're going to have to stand up for yourself, but you listen to your intuition. Or someone may be distrusting of you. Look at that Jaguar, like, I'm on to you, mofo. The Blade is coming out saying you're going to have to be very tactful and very honest, but you demand honesty out of other people. That's the sort of discernment and the sort of truth. Cut through to the truth right now, Virgo. I think you're going to have to get into an Aries energy of being very passionate and independent, and you're going to have to be very brave. I see Chiron here in reverse. I think you guys have worked through a healing cycle, and you're coming out of it. You're going to, here's fire. You're going to feel much more confident because of this Aries energy. I think you're getting into a Mars energy where you're ready to stand up and fight for yourself because your astrology shows me that your main challenge right now is opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. You're going to have a power struggle with somebody and they're getting what they want. And if they have any financial problems, Virgo, they have done this to themselves. And I think they might have been being kind of lazy or connecting with someone that was indulgent and taking care of them. Virgo, you watch out for being indulgent and taking care of other people too much. You Kings and Queen of Pentacles and you Empresses, you're just so giving. And you won't let anyone in your life go hungry. You'll provide. But someone's getting a little too much of you, and now you're sad. Now you're being sad. But 12th house came out. This is a transcendence, but the 12th house will ask us to examine our karma and our karmic cycles and what we've learned. There has been a sacrificial service, and you would like some healing. I noticed this bird cage is open. The 4th house in reverse, this is about your home, perhaps a mother-child dynamic. This is your culture, your family root, your home in and of itself, the roots of your being, and where you find peace and comfort. That came in reverse. Someone may be wanting to fly the coop and be more original. I also feel like someone, either you or someone towards someone, there's been some philanthropy here. Someone's been very philanthropic. I'm assuming it's you. And it's been a sacrificial service. You might have been helping someone with a healing journey that was sick or not doing well or having a hard time financially. They may say they have nowhere to live, or that your home is being uprooted in some way. This will cause power struggles, and you're going to have to listen to your intuition and use that blade and be honest. It's time for you to be brave and passionate and stand up for yourself and be independent. But the overall reason for the reading is the King of Pentacles. There you are, Virgo. Of course, that could be another earth sign or someone else in your energy. The way someone's feeling is the Nine of Cups. They're fat, happy, and satisfied. They're getting exactly what they want. Now, sometimes Nine of Cups can be wish fulfillment. But I feel like this is someone getting the better of you, Virgo. I was like, oh shit, I'm not happy about this for you. Because they see you as the Six of Pentacles being very giving. What you need to know is strength. You're going to need to be strong. And the final outcome is the Queen of Cups. So we could have an earth sign, a water sign, and a Taurus or a Libra here. But I feel like the Empress might be you. And I feel like you're the Queen of Cups too. Some of you have water in your chart, and Leo. Leo came out twice. Get into that strength of character. Something is leaving you hurt and sad, or there's a water sign here that's hurt and sad and mopey. That may or may not be you. Take it as it resonates. But the reason for the reading is the King of Pentacles. So that could be you, but that could be someone else in your energy. They could also be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but they don't have to be that sign. Clarifying this is strength, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Virgo, I think that, okay, if you're the King of Pentacles, there's something that you don't want to see or hear or deal with. Or this King of Pentacles sort of has a stiff upper lip. He's saying no to something. He's all trapped in his head. He may not see your point of view. You may need to come to this person and talk to them. It will take you strength to do it. It's a difficult decision for you to make, and you feel stuck in your head, or they feel stuck in their head. It's going to take strength, and a choice needs to be made, and a smart choice. But you got to get out of your head about this person or about this situation, Virgo. Okay, if you're identifying as the King of Pentacles here, some of you have some woman or a mother or a baby mama taking advantage of you. They're being lazy. Oh, and they're sleeping with a King of Wands, some other guy. Okay, they might be playing two sides against the middle here. If you're a woman, you have to deal with this guy, okay? He may want to be the man holding the coin, like you are being the woman that holds the coin. But you have a hard time seeing something about this person, or someone's having a hard time seeing the truth here. A truth needs to be seen, and then once it is, you need to draw that blade, and you will be met with opposition. But here's the way someone around you is feeling. Well, they're happy. They're very happy. It's a wish fulfilled for them. Clarifying this is the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, are you taking care of someone and giving them shelter and a home that's barely making ends meet? This could be a Taurus or a Libra. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's a married woman, she's a businesswoman sometimes. I feel like for a lot of you, this might be you. Some of you are taking care of a person and giving them a place to live, or something about, this could also be a mother. I just heard something about a mother or a mother-in-law suite. It's going to kind of break the bank, but it will make you happy and them happy. She may live with you. You may need to get her out of your hair. Or this might be you taking care of a person. Watch out for living beyond your means. She can afford all those clothes right up until she can't. It may threaten your livelihood or your stability, but I feel like someone's maybe taking advantage of you. The reason why is because they see you as the Six of Pentacles, Virgo. Now, they may think they rescued you from something, and I don't need to give you any more. Don't come and whine at me about what we need. But I think for some of you, they see you as an ATM, because clarifying this is the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. Somebody may come to you and say, I have a shopping problem, I have a spending problem. Like, you may come and say, what is this? This person's very calculated. They know exactly what they're doing, but they have money issues. I also just heard something about cryptocurrency. Someone may be investing in something, but it's just because they want what they want. They're fueled by desire. They could have Capricorn in their chart. God bless Capricorn. They're usually phenomenal with money, but they're ruled by Saturn. So usually they're good with finances, right up until they become excessive and they want what they want. This King of Pentacles is very well dressed, but I kind of get the feel like someone's being kind of manipulative. Like, I'm going to mope. And he looks a little guilty and sad about something. Someone may admit to you that they have a shopping problem, a gambling problem of some kind. They may also admit to you that they haven't paid taxes in a while. Something may come out that makes you go, whoa, what? Because look, here's the six and the four of pentacles. Someone suddenly doesn't want to give. And now we've got questions with the page of swords. Like, what did you just say about our money and our budget? Huh? We could also have a kid involved. Someone may need child support. But this seems to be about strength of character and needing to make a choice. And all I know, Virgo, is that someone's happy getting what they want out of you, and they're very good at it. Here's what you need to know. I feel like this is your advice. Sometimes it's what you need to know about someone in your environment, but this is your advice. Strength. It will take you strength to deal with this. Or there's a Leo involved somewhere. It will not be easy. You're going to have to tame pride, raw emotion, desire. You're going to have to try hard not to lose your cool. The High Priestess, the Moon, and the Seven of Wands. Listen to your intuition. You are right about something, Virgo. It's like, I hear you saying, you're saying no, you're protesting something. And it's like, you don't know why you feel the need to say no. You just know you don't trust something. You may find something with the Page of Pentacles to the Devil that you suddenly realize, what have I been doing? What have I been investing in? Even though it's like you need more evidence that you don't have, but you know it. You know it. You know something's not right. Also, someone may be aloof with you and say, no, there's no third party. I don't know what you're talking about, that hotel expense. And you're like, did you go to Vegas over the weekend? And they'll be like, no. They're lying. Like because I have the Seven of Swords here. Someone's not being honest with you, and you can't ignore this. I feel like this is you. I mean, we could have a water sign showing up here who's all mopey and sad, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or they just act that way. They're very emotional. But I feel like this is you. Like, I just heard, I've been so giving. I've been so loving. And I'm just not getting what I want. You're just mopey. Three of Swords, Four of Cups, you're mopey. You're thinking about something. You just can't get it off your mind. Your heart is broken. And there's all this tension. There's going to be tension over this. And sad. Your heart could be broken about this person, or, I mean, when court cards show up, you'll know who they are in your life. I'm reading this as you. Where this just broke your heart. This this Empress might have actually be someone else who interfered in a relationship with you, and she tried to get your money. But I kind of feel like you're the Empress and the Queen of Cups here, where like you've been so giving, but now you have to be strong and say no to something because your intuition's just telling you that something isn't right. Something's not right. It's not right at all, because the Seven of Swords came out twice. Why can't you talk to each other about this? Is there like an elephant in the room? About what expenses are and what someone's maybe indulging in, how much something's costing, where money is going, who's doing what when they're somewhere else. Yeah. So someone in your energy, because we have so many court cards showing up. I don't know which one of these people this is, but you'll probably know. I have the Hermit. They may have Virgo in their chart too. The Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Now, I feel like this is you. And they want to talk to you, but they don't want to tell you the truth. They definitely feel vulnerable. Someone's not doing well financially. They could even have a child. For some of you, someone's like living on the streets. That's for very few of you. Or they may say that they're going to. I just heard someone also will get themselves locked out of their house or something. They can't stay there. They have to stay somewhere else. But I wanted to know what the Seven of Swords was. Like, they're like, I'm just going to take my stuff and go. But the Seven of Swords is often where we feel insecure. Sometimes it's flat out lying, acting upon your own behalf. What are they lying about? The King of Wands to the Four of Swords. Okay, well, first of all, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. They might have gone off and tried to get help from this King of Wands, but he was asleep. He couldn't help her. He couldn't help him. So now they may come to you. This could be one of your kids too, you guys, or a family member. I just heard a niece or a nephew. But for a lot of you, it's a romantic partner. This person may be going off and talking to a King of Wands now, which is someone else who, I only like the King of Wands, unless we're dealing with a fire sign in certain instances. They're not going to do anything. Somebody, how can I put this? I'm hearing like 5 different stories, and I have to push it out and just go with what I hear. Somebody has grand visions, but they don't have a grand bank account, okay? And they might not be putting in a lot of effort. And they're either going to act like the King of Wands and just be lazy. They may or may not be messing around with anybody. They might have been messing around with this Queen of Cups, and you guys fought about it. He may still want to be her friend, but they're not sleeping together or doing anything. He may help her financially or something, or I'm also hearing that he just sort of wants some independence, but he doesn't want to admit to you about his money problems. He wants to be entertained in the moment. I just heard something about like betting on horses, even though I know that I guess it's still done. I haven't heard of anything like that in a long time. Or if it's a woman, she went off, she's trying to find anywhere she can to get help. But I think that you've been taken advantage of in some way. Your cards, Virgo, are the Wheel of Fortune. Well, you have a chance to play out cycles of karma or a cycle of dharma where you do something different. The Hierophant, this could involve family or a serious commitment of some kind. The 5 of Swords, you may be fighting with a Taurus or fighting with a family. You could also be fighting over a will or an estate. And because justice, it's going to get maybe kind of ugly. And you're going to have to make a choice. And the choice may involve a consequence and money. And I was like, okay, well, what's justice? And I had the 10 of Wands, Judgment, and the 7 of Swords. This does not belong in this deck, but it was in here. And that happens, when it happens for a reason. Virgo, this is going to be difficult for you to face. And I can see that you almost don't want to face it with strength here and not wanting to see it. Not wanting to see that someone might be taking advantage of you, or maybe your partner. This could be an ex or his mother or somebody. It could be any number of scenarios, but this is weighing you down with the 10 of Wands, Judgment. You cannot ignore the inner calling. What's the angel of the divine trying to wake you up to? The 7 of Swords. It's like you know someone's lying. You know it, Virgo. You have to stand up to them. And they're not going to make it easy for you. They're going to be like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not sleeping with someone on the side. I'm not running up all our bills. I'm perfectly fine. They're getting exactly what they want. Okay. You're going to have to look at this imbalance. There is going to be this power struggle. Just tell the truth. Make them tell the truth. Cut out what you need to. The blade is act and speak swiftly and tactfully, but cut out something that no longer serves you. And someone may say they need money for plastic surgery or like something that they don't. I just heard that as well. I feel like someone has a money problem. They either spend too much. I also heard like they indulge their pets. Like they'll give all the money they have a barn or a lot of dogs, and they take care of animals with problems, but they don't take care of their own bills. And you're like, no, not one more horse, not one more dog. This person's just not being honest. Listen to your instincts. Okay. It's time to do something radical. If you want to do something philanthropic, make sure you know where it's going, because the devil is saying it might be going down the tubes, and it may involve a home or a mother-child dynamic. Something is being uprooted here. The nest isn't good. And this is about the results of past actions with the 12th house. You could have a transcendence, but examine all these karmic cycles and the debts that you've inherited by playing out patterns that have been playing out maybe in your family for generations or in your own life. I feel like someone's like without a home right now, or you want to fly the coop. Sacrificial service, I think you're kind of done with. I think that you're mad, and I think you want to stand up for yourself at this point. and you know you have to serve justice because you're carrying this all on your own. Don't be afraid to stand up to them. Your intuition is correct. Be brave like Aries wants you to. They're pulling back. They're telling me to stop. Okay. All right, Virgo, that's the middle of February. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website to book a private reading if you feel like you need one is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.